in a single parent home. My grandmother, she raised me since I was 6 weeks. My daddy been in and out of the penitentiary, and my mama just been absent from my life. For the most part, we didn't grow up with very much money because my grandma was crippled, so I never got to do everything a normal junior high student could do. I was in trouble a lot during my younger years. I hung with a group of boys. I wouldn't call it a gang, it's just a lot of close friends, and we done a lot of stupid things. In my 10th grade year, I got some looks for different colleges was calling, asking about me, so I took that and tried to run with it to do better for my life. And my grandmother went to the nursing home when I was in 9th grade, so I was in the house by myself, and I really was doing really bad. So after that, my daddy finally got out the penitentiary, but unfortunately he went right back to jail. So it was a football day. It was meet the parents night, and that's when he went to jail. So at a football game, I started crying because I didn't have no parents to walk me out, because I was the only kid without a parents to walk me out. So this young couple from the community, they walked me out, and I got to know them better. And they're a young white couple, Todd and Dolly Robinson, and they're still a part of my life today. They're my legal guardians, and they took care of me till today. And that was like the biggest blessing in my life, someone to take care of me, because my grandma wasn't able to do it. So throughout my years, I had a pretty tough life, and I had a lot of bad things I could have been doing, but I tried to stay focused, did good in school, stayed focused, and I finally got a UT scholarship offer, and I took it, and I'm here today, and I'm thankful for my guardians and my grandmother and the people that helped me get here today.
I grew up in a town just south of Houston. I mean, I was faced with a lot of challenges of like joining gangs and stuff like that. It's a really populated area with that stuff. Like I could have joined a lot of gangs. Could have been something else than what I am today. But I just owe a lot of thanks to my dad. He's really like a role model to me. I mean, there's a lot of distractions out there, like, partying a lot, but it's been really focused and kept going on the right track. You could like mislead yourself like in an instant, but if you really focus on what you want to do, it's probably the best thing. It'll keep you going straight.
Well, I grew up with my parents were both teen parents, and I grew up in 2 different households and 2 different areas too. My cousins on my dad's side of the family were in gangs, and they never really like forced me to or put any pressure on me to join. I played baseball my whole life, so they were always saying, you focus on baseball, and if you have any problems, that's when you let us know, or things to that nature. They never really put anything like any pressure on me to say, you need to be coming with us, or you need to get away from, going here. I went to a private Catholic school, which was it was closer to my dad's side of the family, so it was in a predominantly Mexican area, and it wasn't really in a nice area. It was kind of the same as USC. It was like it's a great school, but it's in a poor neighborhood, so you have to watch where you're walking, watch where you go. There's always people that don't have the same opportunity, that are kind of looking down upon you, or they're kind of almost not going after you, but they're around, and since they don't have the same opportunity, it doesn't make them, it's not making them happy that you're bettering yourself or you're playing a sport at a good school and trying to do something with your life when they're not doing the same things.
I think I came to UT because I've always been like a UT fan. I mean, I watched people like Vincent and Mike Griffin, all them when I was in high school. So for me to get a chance to come here was like a dream come true. I guess my message would be, I think when I was in 7th grade, I used to hang out with a lot of older guys and stuff like that. And a lot of the things I used to do to get in trouble would be involved with peer pressure. So my main message would be probably just to be a leader and make your own decisions and don't be a follower. Because a lot of things that I got in trouble for weren't my ideas. They were me just being in the wrong place at the wrong time. So whatever you're gonna do, make your own decision and don't be a follower.